All right, so here he is, the consensus greatest mixed martial arts athlete of all time, UFC light heavyweight champion Jon Jones. It has been a remarkable career. The toughest fight he has had came against you. He is trying to add to his legacy here tonight in what is yet another big spot for Johnny Bones.
Jon Jones is a guy that has reached the true pinnacle of mixed martial arts. No matter what he was going through outside of the octagon, the moment he stepped foot in there, he was just the best of the very best. I've shared the octagon with him twice, and I have never felt that I was getting attacked by so many different things. He's a phenomenal mixed martial artist, truly deserves to go down in the UFC Hall of Fame. A champion now, was a champion before, one of the longest reigns in UFC light heavyweight history.
And it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it as well as he does. That 84-inch reach, certainly one of many tools in the vast arsenal of Johnny Bones Jones. All right, so here he is, the former two-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger, Alexander Gustafsson. There was some retirement talk a few years ago, but he seems to have his head screwed on right now. Came back with that huge knockout of Glover Teixeira not all that long ago that many argue was the best performance of his UFC career.
Yes, and I'm glad that Alexander Gustafsson is still here.
Yeah.
Because why would you leave when you still are so valuable to everything that happens in the UFC light heavyweight division? A very, very skilled striker, underrated wrestling, has scored takedowns on some of the best wrestlers the UFC light heavyweight division's ever seen. Tall, big, great cardio, a fantastic fighter is Alexander Gustafsson.
And he's gonna hang around at least long enough to realize a third crack at that elusive UFC light heavyweight title. And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Both fighters are 33. Jones will have a 5-inch.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, here we go, round one, Jon Jones versus Alexander Gustafsson. And if anybody can talk about both sides of this matchup, DC, it's you. Your thoughts on their third meeting here tonight?
Gustafsson has to make some adjustments. In the second fight, he looked a little bit lost. He looked as though he allowed Jones to make the necessary adjustments that he needed to make. Now he's down 0-2. Motivation will not be enough. His full skill needs to be on display in this rematch.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. And they separate. Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue tonight.
It's abandoned him, but he did it. He tried. He fought as hard as he could for as long as he could. Now it's about survival.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Gustafsson gets the tie clinch here.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, he's had a big knee to the body. We'll see if he can follow up. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, he's got the feet on the hips now, DC, in a pretty good position to get out, I would think, if he so chooses.
Absolutely. This is the ideal position for escaping. Now, you're not going to get a submission off or anything like that, but you having your feet on your opponent's hips, it just allows you to build a push. You just push with your feet. You elevate your opponent's hips away from you, and then you just get a jiu-jitsu escape. Push your hands back, hip heights up, back to your feet. Now we're back to fight.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Final seconds of round one. How about those 5 minutes? All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors.
Deep breath for me. Good. Relax. Take a drink.
All right, this should be good. Here we go with the start of round two. Alexander Gustafsson. And that man, John Jones. Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Back to the feet. So we pull up the stats for you now. 32 total strikes have now landed for Alexander Gustafsson. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
He's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Looking to land the right just out of range.
Nice straight punch.
Well, John Jones showing you some of those new weapons here tonight. Mike Winklejohn is always fond of saying you don't see 30% of what Johnny Bones is able to do in the gym. And with every passing fight, starting to show you new wrinkles, new weapons in that arsenal. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Jones's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise starting to form on that right side. Just missed with the left there.
He's in trouble. He's hurt.
Oh, he might be out. Under a minute to go. Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is...
And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
Head off the center line, slips the punch. Straight right, he misses. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Calm down and relax for a minute, would you? That was a great round, and you won the round. Okay? Get your air back in.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round here. You saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous. Oh! Beautiful combination, knocks him down. Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow!
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel, right?
And he's out.
Push on him, push on him.
Gustafsson gets back up, back into his comfort zone. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, straight right.
Oh, he's hurt. He's gone. He got him.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land, blows out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce